Hello YouTube, it's me, your host, you-know-who, and welcome to another episode of the Correcting SolRosenberg84 series, where I plan on reviewing every single one of Mike's videos all the way from the beginning till the end. And nothing says quite like responding to a rude gutter-talking brother who, I dare have to say, likes using Catholicism as a way of, rejecting the gospel, creation science and such, but I'm going to have to say this, Mike, you've unsubscribed from one lie and gone to another lie, alright? And in this video is called Drunken Ramblings, number 2. I didn't find a number 1, but in this one he kind of, states his own opinions or really, complains a lot about capital punishment or such. But this is what he has to say about it.
It's like human nature just want to take control of the situation. And to just go for the easiest solution possible for a visible problem. I mean, it's like, what do you want to do? Oh,
yep, your emotions can get in the way sometimes, and you might commit something that you'll regret much later. And it is our human nature just to kill out of revengeance. And us in our fallen, fallible state, sinful, fallen, fallible state, we're in no way always able to make the right decisions. We are fallible beings, but what did God say? Vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord. And basically having your anger get in the way. The Bible also said that you can be angry all you want, but do not let your anger cause you to sin. And he even has to say this, continued.
So easy just to kill him. So simple, isn't it? But it's not the best solution. It really isn't. It won't solve anything in the end. But you feel it. You feel the drive to kill. You must do it.
It's just that, killing someone off, that's the feeling of, justice. Well, the thing of, do unto others as you would have them do unto you, I agree. If some villain, killed my whole family, in my unsaved position, if I did not have Christ in my life, I would actually want to kill that person myself, or even watch him get electrified. But the Christian attitude, I know this sounds crazy, but the Christian attitude is to forgive your enemies, love your enemies. Whatever they do to you, you still want to show them kindness. And in some cases, I'm going to have to agree with capital punishment, because if there is someone who is just too dangerous and just continually tries killing or whatever, I mean, I think there's no other way around. I mean, even if you tried to tell them that there was someone who loved them, what they were doing was wrong, and show them their true origins, if, for say that mostly they were committing these crimes in the guise that they thought that no rules existed, and they were the god of their own universes, if you tried to spoon that all to them and they still didn't care, I mean, it's so sad if they wouldn't accept it.
My emotions are not the best guides for my actions. They aren't. They really aren't, but so few people understand. I mean, this happens.
I have to agree with you. Your emotions are not always the best things to cling to when making decisions. It's not about cutting your finger and see which way the wind is blowing. Don't follow the wind. Don't let your emotions get in the way. You're basically to stay focused, and if God is your guide in life, then you're allowed to do what He has planned out for you, and what He says.
My point is that the entire justice system is based around the concept of protecting the innocent.
And what is wrong with that?
And just, it does happen. What matters is the objective proof, what you can prove, not what you can think about, what you can think.
I agree. What you can prove. Do you have any proof? And I might as well add, if someone made a law saying you can't spit on the sidewalk, and so they established a law you can't spit on the sidewalk, then all of a sudden, maybe a few hours later, someone spits on the sidewalk, and they got the whole thing. They caught it on tape. He broke the law. And when he stands before the judge, there's such a thing as a jury nullification, who can say, I don't like that law. That law is no good. And the judge may ramble a lot, saying you got to do this and that. Just smile, nod your head, and when you get in the voting room, you vote not guilty. And they might say, oh, but you saw it, he broke the law. You saw it, he broke the law. Yeah, I know, but the law is no good. Jury nullification, a powerful, powerful story you can read sometimes if you want.
What matters is evidence and proof that your side is actually the best thing for society.
Couldn't it be safe to say that folks like me and people like Alan Keyes or Mike Huckabee have been trying to prove that all along in modern society? But I guess there's this human attitude as if people like don't want to see it and pretend as if their own is still right, if they just like to ignore the reality of the essences it has had for society. And I agree, even with the creation evolution debate, what matters is proof and evidence. I'm going to have to say that both creationists and evolutionists look at the same facts. Rock layers, different groups of people, the animals, the Grand Canyon, the whole world, and coming to different conclusions, or even the fossils, coming to different conclusions, being interpreted with their worldview. The second type of evidence that evolutionists like to use for their position is all the supposed evidences for evolutionism that have been proven a long time ago, but are still in the textbooks, and even evolutionists I have discussions with on YouTube still bring these things up.
I'm going to stop myself before I go totally off topic, despite the fact I didn't have a topic.
Yep, you didn't really have a topic in the first place. It already says drunken, and, well, and it already says down here, you know, drunken rant, booze. That's a certain alcoholic drink of some kind. Well, I have no knowledge of any of these drinks, and I'm glad I don't, by the way. He was kind of drunk, and he looks kind of tired back and forth in this. And he says, I'm going to stop right now. Like, I'm going to have to say, throughout most of the videos I've watched, he goes off on a lot of rabbit trails, and I'm kind of glad he brings that to, he brings that forth. But that's all I'm going to have to say for this video. So peace out, keep thinking, Jesus bless you, and TTFN, ta-ta for now.